Hello. It's your main man, Sean Something to Write to. Lewis coming at you live and direct and sitting, I shouldn't say across from me, but sitting directly right next to me, to the right of me. My main man, Hercules, at it again.
How you doing?
How's it going? Speak up a little bit. That's the, do you remember this theme song?
Yeah, X-Men.
The classic X-Men?
Yes, original X-Men.
Yes, sir. It was a great TV show, but we're coming at you at 1:54 in the morning to record episode 18, I think it is. We recorded earlier. We did our first live broadcast while recording the podcast, but of course some technical difficulties happened and we didn't get to post that audio recording of the podcast to, SoundCloud. So we're coming at you again tonight just to give you guys what you deserve. Man, it was a really good time. We really appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight. It it means the world to us because we're trying real hard to do something here,
Yeah, it was really, really fun, dude. It was my first time ever doing anything like this at all, and it was just it was really cool to see people actually interacting and watching and talking back to us, giving
definitely
input.
We definitely enjoyed seeing those hearts and smiley faces. I really wanted to see some angry faces roll across the just because, not because they hate us, but because Hulk for one. Let's just say Hulk.
All right.
Okay, let's just go there.
We gonna do that.
Samuel Jackson. Mm-hmm.
He's an angry person. He's a genuinely angry person.
Speak up. Ice Cube.
Ice Cube. He's always an angry face. I could see.
He's really angry.
What if there was an Ice Cube emoji? I'd be cool with that. We needed an angry person emoji list.
An Ice Cube emoji would be genius.
That'd be pretty dope.
There's not one. My wife says
there should be
an Ice Cube and a Samuel to describe, and a Hulk to describe the level of anger you have.
Different levels of angry. Okay,
Angry Black Man 1, which would be Samuel. Angry Black Man 2, or who do you think would be?
I don't know about that.
And then Hulk would
obviously he'd be at the top. Okay,
yeah,
but I feel like Ice Cube would be Angry Black Man number 1.
Which is lowest level.
Yeah, lowest level. Yeah,
and then Samuel would hit it with Angry Black Man 2 with the motherfucker.
Shit.
And then Hulk would just be, let's fight.
Do you think that's in his contract? Do you think he's contractually obligated to say motherfucker at least 3 times?
I feel movie? He's realized it's built him a following, and he doesn't see a need to change it up.
Yeah, definitely.
But tonight was Kirk's first podcast, man. He got to listen in last week and he enjoyed what we did. And my boy is an adamant lover of the comic book, should I say. And so, as you guys know, as the comic guru of the show, or was previous comic guru of the show, I am more than happy to welcome Mr. Kirk Hercules, to our show. It's so wonderful. Now, the other guys love comic books. I was talking about this earlier, but it's just so wonderful to have somebody just as passionate, about this. You know what I mean?
Exactly, dude. It's really hard to find somebody that can actually sit there and not necessarily talk to you about it, but keep up with you.
100%. Somebody that understands.
Yeah.
Somebody that will flip through a comic book and chances are, if it's a good book, drop a fucking tear.
Right?
Which is, huge to me.
They'd be passionate about it.
100%. I'm a huge pussy when it comes to any of this. So,
honestly, the comics, they're kind of emotionally, what would the word be? Emotionally moving, I guess.
100%.
Yeah, but that's reading. When it comes to comic book movies, the only one that's ever really made me cry was Logan.
Which was amazing.
That was it.
So I cry to almost all of them. I'll give you a list, okay? Let's go to the funniest that we've had out yet. Deadpool.
Why did you cry to Deadpool?
That scene, because the reason I cry so much to these films, I will say first and foremost, is because I always resort mentally to thoughts of my wife and my child. Okay, so in Deadpool, whenever they find out he has cancer and he's sitting there looking at her, and you just hear his thought, you hear him in his head saying, she's already thinking of plan A, B, and C, or 1, 2, and 3, whatever he says.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to remember the last, every last detail to her face. Yeah, I was like, oh my fucking God.
That was
dude.
kind of one of those moments where you just drop a little tear, you know?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I could not handle that. So, I mean, I just automatically always go to things I relate to in life, you know?
Okay. I can see that. I can definitely see that.
I always tear up, man. Go ahead.
I completely forgot about that scene. Like, when you think about Deadpool, dude, you don't necessarily think about, like, anything that's gonna, like, move you emotionally.
That's what was so good about that film. Yes, it was full of Deadpoolness. Deadpool shenanigans,
exactly.
I'll say. But it was also, and it's with every single one of these superhero films, it was also just a beautiful fucking story. It's with any of this material, man. Whether you're getting it in comic books, if you're getting it in fucking TV shows, thank you, Daredevil, thank you, Luke Cage, thank you, Defenders, thank you, Iron Fist and Jessica. Whether you're getting it in movie form, you know, these people are putting out genuine content that's worth checking out.
Okay, I'm not saying... Okay, I love the Deadpool movie, so don't take this, like, the wrong way.
Can I just do this one more time? Really quick.
Of course.
Just let me, so the fans know we're here. Hold on, one more time, because that was fucking probably the worst.
Yeah.
We are here in business, living with my wife, Batman in Hip Hop, episode 18.
Awesome. Okay, yeah, don't take this the wrong way when I say this. The Deadpool movie was great, but do you think that it was so well received because it was such a great story, or just because we've waited so long to see it? Because I feel like there's plenty of superhero movies that were actually better than that weren't as well received.
All right, hold on. First, let me say we're about to make some noise because I'm getting a Funyun.
Nice warning.
Okay, and now I'm going to eat Funyun, so you will hear noise as I talk to you. I mean, I feel, like I said, I've told you before, I'm a sucker when it comes to this. I catch wind of superhero entertainment period coming out. Here's my wallet. There you go. Whether it sucks, whether it blows, whether it inhales, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And I mean that both in the good way and bad way. So with Deadpool, I mean, I feel kind of on both sides of your question. We waited for it, but we weren't waiting for it until, I mean, at least me, I wasn't waiting for it until I knew it was a possibility, till that leaked footage dropped. I wasn't waiting for that film. I had no idea, you know, I knew who Deadpool was, but I didn't necessarily even care for that to ever, I didn't envision that ever. So I was waiting for it after I saw the leaked footage. I was like, yes, this is genius. But even, you know, after that, though, seeing the film, I thought, yes, and then, yes, there's greater films.
Yeah.
I agree 100%. But I still feel that is one of I mean, that's a great
movies.
Superhero film.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. I'm very excited for Deadpool 2.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be... Have you seen the trailer?
I didn't know there... Oh, yeah, I saw the trailer in Logan.
Okay, when you went to go see Logan.
I didn't know if they put out another one, or which I'm waiting for. Same as Infinity War, I'm definitely waiting for some fucking trailers.
Okay. Well, I mean, maybe I was personally waiting for it a lot longer than other people, because, I mean, they did X-Men, and that was cool, but once they did, like, Iron Man, dude, and then they started doing, like, Captain America... And, like, I realized they were putting the whole Avengers together, and then the Avengers came out and stuff like that, dude.
Yeah.
I pretty much opened it up to everything. I was like, dude, anybody could be brought in.
Possible.
He was one of the few people that I actually, like, personally really wanted to be brought into a movie.
That's what I love about you. You are a diehard, genuine fan.
Bro.
So, I mean, I feel before the movie,
yeah,
really only diehard, genuine fans knew about
Deadpool,
man, because he's not, really, he is now, but he was not, I don't feel, a mainstream character. What do you think about that?
No, he definitely wasn't. He was on the back burner. I mean, in comics, he was.
I think if you're a comic book reader, I feel you will probably know who he is.
Exactly.
But if you're just a normal person that doesn't indulge in this stuff, you know what I mean? I don't feel like they know him.
Well, the only real media time he had other than the Deadpool movie was in, Wolverine Origins, and like that
which sucked. I think he was on Spider-Man also. He was on a Spider-Man cartoon. I don't know if you've seen that.
That's
They
true.
fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was on there, and he had a video game. which I loved.
That video game didn't come out too much longer before. Well, yeah. Didn't that come out with Xbox 360?
I think so, yeah. It was,
360? Okay.
It was a while back, but,
You're right.
what was I going to say to you? What was that? What did you just say? I fucking forgot. It's late.
Could have had a
ladies and
V8.
gentlemen. What the fuck? No, you just said something that was like led me to a point, and I completely lost it. So there you guys go. That's that. I don't know what it was.
He was Wolverine, X-Men.
Oh yeah, that was a terrible adaptation. I feel
Of him. Yeah, that was the only thing that made me mad about that movie. Other than that, I loved it.
definitely.
That one part, I was so pissed off, dude.
I loved the X-Men films. A lot of people hated them. I loved the Hal Jordan or the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern. I love Ben Affleck Daredevil. I don't care, but I mean nobody's messing with the new Daredevil. But you know what I'm saying? Like I just am a sucker for all of this entertainment that they're giving us. This is a blessed generation. Like I'm coming everywhere due to
everywhere.
every face, neck, and chest, and ass,
Oh,
and feet. I don't care.
That's fuck. Oh,
I don't care.
God, just like squishing between your toes and
I
shit.
get down.
You get down?
Okay.
Okay.
Me and
All
my
right.
wife, Batman and hip hop, live this shit.
Alright, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna like rewind that. Who the hell hates the X-Men movies? I don't think I've ever heard anybody
it.
ever say that. Like in my entire life.
I'm not going to throw out names because I don't want to be incorrect and then have to deal with that later. I know some people don't like them. Same as the Green Lantern film, I've heard it time and time again. Same as fucking Batman vs Superman, which I feel we both cherish.
Oh yeah.
It was amazing. My wife loves that
People
film.
are just haters, dude. And like that's what I chalk it up to.
Forget them, man. They don't.
They don't understand.
And like we've been talking about it personally between me and you. I mean, have you ever read a comic book?
Exactly. Like, dude,
You know,
don't tell me anything about any movie that you go see that you didn't like.
There's so many Easter eggs in Batman vs Superman to
Exactly.
get excited for, as far as Dark Knight Returns, which
Right.
is my favorite Batman storyline, which we've talked about several times.
It's a great story.
So, I mean, I loved that film. But anyway, back to what I was saying, man. It's just so, to backtrack far.
Yeah.
It's just wonderful to finally have somebody else that is just this passionate about this. Me and Kirk have been friends for a very long time. Haven't got to spend much time together in recent years. I've known Kirk since he was,
Like 15?
and I was around 16 or I was around 17 when me and Kirk first met. I am now 23. So we've known each other for a while and haven't got to spend time together for a long time. And we get back together and we're both obsessed with superheroes. So, you know, it's like I said, man, it's just real cool to
real
have
cool.
somebody that wants to come and do what I love to do and talk about it, you know.
Yeah, dude, it's really an honor to be here. Like, I've been looking forward to this, like, all week long.
Yeah, I
Only
mean,
thing
I
I've
know
been
you
thinking
have.
about.
You've been texting me about it, and I've been loving every minute of that. I've been getting excited, rock hard about it the whole time. You know, I don't know if you've noticed, but I guess I've kind of taken the direction within this episode to make it kind of your fucking introduction episode to the family. Why not?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm cool with that.
Welcome to the league.
The League.
Yes.
The League of Unextraordinary Young Men.
We're fucking extraordinary, dude. I think
mean-
we're pretty cool.
We're pretty cool. I mean,
We're the league of pretty cool guys.
I dig that. I dig that.
We're
Give
the
me some-
fucking
yeah.
league of pretty cool guys.
That's dope. I like that.
I also on shit like that, I've been thinking of something we can something to call this area here where we record. And if you fans have any opinions on that, like I know I Sell Comics, which is a podcast you guys definitely should check out, including you, Hercules. You know, they call their place the Titans Tower. You
Yeah.
know, some podcasts I've heard them call it the Batcave. You know, I was thinking about the 36 Chambers of comic books because I'm a Wu-Tang fan, as I think I expressed that to somebody earlier. Anyway,
What about Star Labs
Star Labs. That's dope. I like that.
from The Flash?
I know.
Okay, I didn't know.
Hey, it's not just from Flash, though. It's in
I
comic
mean,
books.
I mean, it's another shit, but I mean that's like
That's in his
that's
city,
his
right?
shit. Yeah,
What's in Superman's city? What's his...
Superman. Dude, Superman's fortress isn't even in Metropolis.
No, I
It's-
know that, but don't they all deal with it? within DC Comics, everybody deals within Star Labs, correct? I mean, if they have to go to do stuff like that, they
in
go...
Central City, if they're in Central City, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there's only one Star Labs, and it's only in one spot, and it's in Flash's city. I mean, from the best of my knowledge, anyways.
Man, this is why I'm happy to have you.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, we did our first live recording tonight, and it was pretty fun. Like I said, I really appreciate everybody that got to tune in. And we made a new friend, actually an old friend of Kirk. His name? Nathan, who actually has a dope-ass website called Nonsensical Ramblings, where he does all kinds of reviews for movies, TV shows, games, music, all kinds of shit like that. I'm sitting here looking at it right now. I just saw Death Note scroll past, the new movie, which I'm going to have to ask him what his thoughts were on that next time we do live. Yeah, man. And so if you're ever bored, if you're ever lonely, if you ever need some something to get off to,
right?
Instead of typing in xnxx.com, Pornhub, we really should get promoted by these people with how much I talk about this.
Talk about that a lot.
Like, where's my sponsor?
You really do, yeah.
I don't know if my wife would be comfortable with me being sponsored by a porn company, though they would send us a lot of fun things.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Motherfucker, Batman themed dildos.
That fucking sex swing.
I'd use it.
Fucking.
We have a sex swing.
I'm done, dude.
We haven't got to use it though.
You have it?
We have not, but we do actually have one.
Let me know how that goes.
If we ever get around to fucking using it.
I feel like that'd be somewhat painful.
Sex swing?
Yeah.
Or the Batman dildo?
Both. Shit, dude.
I don't give a fuck. Like Bruce.
Are there like wings on the Batman
dildo?
Yeah. Like.
I mean, how would you design your bat dough? Is it a bat dough? Or a dill bat?
The bat.
The dill bat. Comment on that. Let us know what you guys want your dildo to be called.
Okay. Is that like a legit question? Are you asking me how would I design mine?
Yeah, I'm fucking serious. If you had to have one, if you were gonna market one out, how would you design it? Obviously, it'd be black.
Of course, fucking big and black. It'd be like, I don't even know, dude. That's such a weird question.
I ask weird shit. Mine would have a bat symbol. Obviously,
well, of course, it's gonna have a bat symbol on it.
The first Batman, Jack Nicholson, the one that he's in.
Yeah.
It'd be that Batman themed. So it'd be colored as his suit was, just black with the yellow bat symbol, dude. Yeah. Kirk's just looking at me like I'm crazy.
Dude. Okay. All right. I'll just throw big ass wings on it. I mean, I just feel like that'd be kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That just like fold up and then just like.
You know what I do?
Pop out.
I'd
inside.
fuck around and make it multi-use. You could use it for multiple things. So what I'm saying is, fuck what I said before.
Fuck what I'm saying.
Actually, it wouldn't be multi-purpose, but what it would be is designed like the old school Batmobile.
Okay, I can see that.
So like, as it in
rocket propulsion system on the back.
That'd be going down.
I see a lot of police knocking on your door one day. Because that just sounds like a torture device. And it doesn't sound like anything anybody would be willing to participate in.
On to the next question, man. What's your favorite Batmobile? By the way.
Tumbler.
So, you are going to be very upset.
I'm sorry.
I hate the Tumbler.
Why?
It's just not for me, though.
That's
the thing. I think it's awesome, but it's just not for me. My favorite Batmobile is probably the one that, from the Batman film with, shit. What's that dude's name? Played Doc. Whatever his name is. Anyway, Bruce Wayne, it's the one Robin steals, the movie with Riddler.
With Jim Carrey?
Riddler? The one with the blue lights on it. That's my favorite
I know.
by far.
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Like, the Batmobile was dope.
That was pretty dope. The way, are we talking about, like, nipple Batman?
Yeah.
Why?
Wait, that wasn't George. No, that's not my favorite Batman, just that Batmobile. I hate that Batman.
Bro, I hated that.
My favorite, so far, I mean, outside of Ben Affleck, my favorite movie Batman is Michael Keaton.
I feel like most of the Batmobiles, though, as far as like movie wise, like older anyways, they would have been like really, really insufficient actually driving around. The Tumbler is like the most realistic.
I mean, I'm
version
just
of the
talking looks,
Batmobile.
motherfucker. I'm just talking looks.
Okay. Looks wise?
Looks wise, that's my favorite.
Okay. I think I'd have to give it to that one too then. I thought we were just saying overall.
No, I'm not
Okay.
talking what's most useful. I'm just saying in general. You know, which one do I like the most? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was it's pretty dope. So, remind me again, which one was your favorite Batman?
Michael Keaton.
Cinema-wise. Michael Keaton?
That's the one with Danny DeVito.
DeVito as Penguin?
Yes. I enjoyed that movie, man. I think it's good.
I mean,
For its time, I think
yeah,
it was
no,
pretty
for
good.
its time, it was
That's
pretty
Tim
good.
Burton that directed that, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, actually.
Yeah, I enjoyed that, man.
You'd always forget that he actually directed a Batman movie. Like,
Yeah.
that's really insane.
And I mean, we're talking all bat flicks. You know what I'm saying? If we're talking now and current, of course, the Dark Knight trilogy was fucking amazing. But my favorite Batman is Batfleck. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go there. But on the Dark Knight trilogy, man, I love those films.
Yeah.
But I got a problem.
What?
College humor.
College. Yeah.
They fucking ruined
We talked
Christian
about
Bale
that.
for me. Yeah, every time
Yeah.
I watch it now, I just see how hard Christian Bale pushes out his lips and does this, and how hard he's trying. I'm just like, man, you should have just did a Batfleck and got a voice
Right? The little
synthesizer,
voice box thingy?
which is so dope.
Which is
Tell
super
me,
dope.
do you bleed?
Exactly.
Oh my
That way
God.
he doesn't have to,
I came.
That way he doesn't have to worry about his throat bleeding when he makes it home and whatnot. You know what I mean? Because I
Definitely.
feel like that shit's just like very, very straining.
It is. I mean,
Like-
obviously not for him, but to a normal person,
Yeah, of course.
you know, I don't know, man. I enjoyed the films though. They're amazing. My favorite Joker so far was Heath Ledger.
Oh yeah, he did the best.
As far as we're talking live action,
Yeah.
You
Mark
know.
Hamill always.
Mark
will
Hamill was
always
the
be
best
greatest,
Joker
of
voice,
course.
man.
Of course.
What if they gave him the opportunity to,
Actually,
be
be
the
the
Joker? How do you feel that would go? Do you feel like he could pull it off, Luke Skywalker?
In like a Dark Knight Returns movie, like
Do you think he'd be
an
that
older,
good?
he could be an older Joker. Like right now, I don't know which version of the Joker are we really talking about. Like it just. it just
I would want him
depends,
to
dude.
play his Joker, the Joker from the animated show, but live action.
I
mean-
think the time has passed for that.
Yeah,
For him, anyways. I mean, no offense or anything, but
No, I understand.
He's not.
I can
He's
see
not
that.
Luke Skywalker anymore.
no, he's still Luke Skywalker.
I mean, he is,
Actually,
but he's
in
not
the new
young.
Star
He's
Wars.
not young Luke anymore. Like
I've never seen it, but I hear he makes an appearance and does like a little
you haven't seen it yet.
turnaround. No, my wife's actually seen it. I haven't
Force
seen
Awakens?
it. Yeah,
Do you just like not care to go see, or you just not had time?
I just haven't got around to it.
Okay.
I'm trying to get my wife to, and not actively trying, but I'm trying to get her to binge watch from. We're trying to grit our teeth through 1, 2, and I'm gritting my teeth through 1, 2, and 3. She enjoys 1, 2, and 3. She's gritting her teeth through, dare I say it, 4, 5, and 6. I'm loving 4, 5, and 6. The reason is, okay, keep in mind she didn't grow up to it. So when she goes and watches it, she thinks the storyline's slow as fuck. This is an old ass boring movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The 4, 5, and 6 of Star Wars,
Oh yeah.
the old she thinks it's fucking boring. To
Yeah.
me, 1, 2, and 3 is just like, this ain't what I grew up on. This ain't what I watched with my papa as a
Yeah.
child.
Okay, dude. I've never really understood that. How people can just like pick which three they like. Cause I like them all. Like I love them all. Honestly.
Yeah?
So I can't just like I can't pick one. I mean,
I don't. What it is for me in Star Wars, what started my love with Star Wars was watching it with my papa.
okay.
Growing up, my papa was my best friend, and we'd always watch 4, 5, and 6.
Just those two.
Then that's all it was.
That's all. Yeah, that's true.
As a child,
Okay, I didn't
that's
even
what we
think about
had.
that, yeah.
When the 1, 2, and 3 came out, I was a little older. And,
Yeah.
I mean, I liked them as a kid, but now as an adult, I mean, they're not bad. Don't get me wrong. Like, they're not bad at all. Just, they'll never be 4, 5, and 6 for me. Nothing they put out will be 4, 5, and 6 for me.
Good question. Do you know why he did it like that? Why George Lucas like released
I do
the movies
not.
like that? You have no idea.
No, do you?
Has he not like stated why?
I don't
Anything?
know. We need a fact checker.
We do.
We're gonna have to bring that next episode.
I'm sorry.
Are you Googling it right now?
Yeah. I know.
All right, he's gonna Google it. We're gonna figure out what the fuck the deal is, But just to touch on again, man, while he's Googling that, man, we really appreciate your guys' support tonight and everybody that's been liking our page. You guys can follow us on SoundCloud at Geek World Network. I am thinking. Let me double check that. I'm not very good at the social media life, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, you can search us up, capital G, capital W, capital N, Geek World Network, where you can find all of our podcasts, which is, our main one, Living with My Wife, Batman and Hip Hop. We got Sex and Cards. We got The Best of Men. We've got... Is that all we got? I don't know.
I think so.
We've got many more to come, man. So you guys can get at us on Geek World Network. We're also on Twitter. You can get at us at Geek World Network. Our Facebook is at Comic Caster. I don't know why.
It's an awesome name, by the way. I like it.
That's what I feel like we are. We're comic casters. We are conversationalists who talk about comics. We podcast about comics. We are comic casters.
That's what we talk about all the time.
All day, every day.
This is my first time, but this is what he's been talking about for a while and what I'm
what I do, man.
Looking to do.
You're doing it, man. This is it.
Yeah.
This is it, man. Let me ask you this. Why is Batman your favorite superhero of all time? Which he's mine. So I understand you ain't even got to answer it, but you got to answer it for the people.
The way I look at it, dude, he's like just a normal guy, like trying his hard, not even trying his hardest, like almost effortlessly keeping up with pretty much like a pantheon of gods. And like most of the time beating them at their own game, which is being super. You know what I mean?
Definitely. He surpasses, I feel, his peers most of the time.
Exactly. So I just think there's really something to respect about that. And plus, like, I've been a diehard Batman fan like my entire life.
I can dig that 100%. I feel like what really makes my love for the Bat is his storylines, man. That's what makes my love. I'm a DC fan, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I love Marvel. I love all of it. Like I said, I'm a sucker. Here's my wallet. But when it comes to a lot of times, I sit down and I get a lot of DC books, man. And that's because of the darker storylines. I'm all about the dark and gritty. It's more realistic to me. So, I mean, Batman storylines are perfect and right up my alley. I get lost reading his books. What's some of your favorite Batman reads?
My absolute favorite is The Court of Owls, dude. It was just like, it was really, really, really intriguing, dude. You start finding out like all these secret societies that are in Gotham, dude, and all these like it's the best way to explain it. It's like they go in and pretty much they add in a whole new story to what's already been going on. They did it so like smoothly, dude. They just like transitioned over so well because you never hear anything about the Court of Owls until they bring it in, like out of nowhere, pretty much. I can't remember exactly. I think it was.
Didn't Jeff Loeb or something like that? Didn't he write that?
I believe so. Wasn't that like New 52?
I think it was the New 52 storyline. It wasn't Rebirth.
Yeah, so. And they brought it in like out of nowhere, and the way it just transitioned in there so smooth, like they had complete backstories, and it seemed almost as if they've been planning this out for like decades, dude.
Definitely.
With how well it transitioned in there, so like it makes you question whether or not this has been something they've wanted to do for a while, or if it's something that's just like new, was just thought of like on the spot. I don't know, but it's a great read, dude, and I'd heavily suggest it to anybody.
Definitely, man. As a new cat to the cast, man, what are some things you want to start reading, man? Because I'm real into that. I love that we read comics here. What do you want to start reading, dude? What are we going to be talking about,
well,
man?
Right now, I'm trying to get through
Preacher.
I haven't even started. You just gave me the book last night, but I started the TV show, and it's super, super interesting. And now that I've got the whole first book, which is how many issues again?
I can't quite give you the specific. Honey? Okay. Never mind. I was going to have her look, but I changed my mind.
No, it's okay.
But, yeah, man, the reason I gave you Preacher is because, you read a lot of superhero comic books.
Yeah.
But there's a whole nother world. Now, keep in mind, superheroes are my main niche. But there's a whole nother realm of comic books, man. You got crime comic books. You got I mean, it's like books, period.
Yeah,
Normal
in
books,
general.
man. You got different genres to this shit. And, like I said, superheroes are my number one. But, I mean, Preacher,
Yeah.
that's my second favorite comic book of all time. For now.
For now, what's your first favorite again?
The Dark Knight
never mind.
Returns.
Yeah, we literally just
All
said
my
that.
comic books are subject to change, though. I tell you that because I plan on reading till the day I hit the grave, which I imagine you feel the same way.
Exactly.
So they're always a subject to change, man. But right now, Preacher is high as fuck on my list. I love it. Not because of the TV show. Fuck the TV show. It's amazing.
What?
But
You just threw me all the way off. just
yeah,
now.
but Preacher, man, the comic book, man, you're absolutely gonna love it.
Yeah, I'm really really looking forward to getting into that actually. If I were to say like whole graphic novel, like as
And it doesn't even gotta be
Favorite?
that, man. We can literally read issue by
single
issue,
issues, yeah,
which I'd rather do.
Marvel 1600, the one I was telling you about.
Okay, yes.
That's really really good. It's a completely different. Just imagine all your favorite, I mean, classic Marvel heroes, dude, just like living out a normal life in like the year 1600. You know what I mean? It's everything you would expect from that.
Definitely, yeah. Give us a rundown on that storyline, man.
I mean, it's kind of all over the place, dude, because one minute they're over here talking about the Fantastic Four. Like, all their origin stories are pretty much the same, just like the equivalent of what they would have been at that time. Like, instead of them being in like an accident in the middle of space, they're on like a voyage, the Fantastic Four. They're on a voyage and they come over the horizon and they're hit by. They never really explained what it was. It just looked like a cosmic mist over the water. So that's what gives them their powers. You know, Peter Parker, he's still in school, young boy. I mean,
Really?
yeah. Matthew Murdock. Matthew Murdock is still blind. I mean, that sounded really fucked up. But I mean, he's still Daredevil. They don't exactly explain how he got his power, because there's still like a few variations of how Daredevil got his powers. Like 2 stories that I've heard in general, you know what I mean?
Yes.
But I mean, everybody's there. There's Tony Stark, Bruce Banner's there.
What is Tony Stark doing in it?
Tony Stark, he's still the world's like foremost like mechanical engineer, pretty much. And the majority of the story is him working on something. You don't know what he's working on. I mean, the reader probably knows what he's working on, but nobody else knows what he's working on. And I mean, it turns out to be the suit, of course, but it's like it's definitely not any variation of the suit you would think of. It looks almost like a freight train.
Yes, actually, you showed me pictures of it. It was huge.
It's insane. Like, it's ridiculous.
That was my comic books.
How did that happen?
I have no idea.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, dude. It's just it's a pretty awesome story, dude. Nick Fury's in it. I mean, pretty much the entire Avengers cast is in there. Anybody you can really think of that's relevant in Marvel is in this story.
That's
And
dope.
even if they don't touch down on anything that you necessarily want them to touch down on, there's a second part. And there's a whole second book, and it's awesome.
So you're a
It's
big
just as
fan
good.
of it then?
Yeah. But, I mean, I am a DC guy, but as far as that's probably my favorite series of graphic novels, dude. They did a really, really good job. I cannot remember the writer, but I should
That's
definitely
dope,
remember
man.
that, give him the credit he deserves.
That's dope. Man, okay, so I can dig the fuck out of that. We'll definitely give that a read. We have to get book 1. But, okay, as far as single issues, because what I'd like to start doing, man, is getting everybody to just, let's start getting some single issues in here. Start talking about them. So what are some single issues you want to start getting into? I think we talked about DC Rebirth, which is a big deal right now. So I'd really like us to start digging into that.
Well, are there really any single issues in DC Universe? Doesn't everything have, like, a continuing story behind it?
Well, that's what I mean. I just mean, when I say single issues, I mean paperback.
Oh, just one issue
Issue 1, issue 2, throughout the week, so we'll cover it every week.
Probably Justice League issue 1, Rebirth.
Okay,
That's definitely one I want to get into, because, I mean, from what I hear, everybody pretty much gets put on, like, a god level at some point.
See, I'm a huge fan of, and I'm fully for that, but I'm a huge fan of the devil. Daredevil, that is. I'm a huge Daredevil fan, so, man, what I'd love to do is get caught up, which I have, almost caught up of the current Daredevil. Man, I'd love us to start reading about some Daredevil, and just as far as Marvel goes, Daredevil is my second favorite fucking hero. Ain't nobody fucking with him. I know he's not the strongest, but none of that. when it comes
He
to
has the most
superheroes,
heart.
man, well, I can't say that either. To me, the superhero that has the most heart out of every superhero,
It's actually a hard one.
I feel, not for me. I feel Peter Parker.
Has the most heart.
I feel Spider-Man has the biggest, most humble, kindest heart out of every superhero. I feel he's the first one to throw himself on the line for everybody.
I don't know about that.
That's how I feel.
I mean,
But this
yeah,
is my
I can
own
see. I
personal
can see.
belief.
I can see it. I can see it though. I can see why you think that. But I mean, personally, I feel like Batman would be more willing to throw his life on the line. I feel like, check this out. I feel like if they were in the same comic, Peter would run out there to throw his life on the line, and Batman would come up from behind and like karate chop him in the neck and throw him off to the side and be like, "No, it's not your turn."
I mean, of
Some
course,
shit like
but,
that. Like, I don't know.
Peter, man, he's just an all-around, genuinely
guy.
good dude, man. As we're talking about this, we're sitting here looking at these characters on the wall, man. We're looking at Spider-Man and Daredevil hanging up. You guys saw it in the live video, actually. You guys saw the poster hanging up behind us, the Here Comes Daredevil, the Man Without Fear poster. I mean, yeah, though, man, Daredevil's my dude. Fuck it. You've seen Defenders?
Yeah, of course.
Talk to me. No spoilers.
No spoilers.
We'll do the spoiler review
I'm not gonna.
next week.
All right, bet. It's an awesome show. I've been waiting for it for a while. I mean,
Yes,
I feel
me
like
too.
they touched up on Iron Fist his choreography.
Yeah.
I feel like they touched up on it a whole lot because I mean it wasn't all there
No.
during his first
Which
season.
I still personally loved
Yeah,
the show.
no, it was an awesome show.
I didn't. Yeah, I fucking loved it. But a lot of people hated it. Fucked. And we touched on this a while back. I touched on this. You listened to it
Yeah.
where I talked about. I mean, the show was rushed.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, see, we gave him a little bit more time. It got a little better, but I feel the reason Daredevil's fighting, because, I mean, Jessica Jones and Luke Cage, the fighting doesn't have to be.
it doesn't have to be there. They're
Not
strong
at
as
all,
shit.
because they're all about pushing, man. They're sumo wrestling.
Yeah, some
All day.
wrestling.
My wife's laughing at me. She just flipped me off and spit in my face. I'm just joking. She just blew me a kiss and twerked.
It's funny that you said Samoan.
But, fuck was I saying? Yeah, man. Fuck was I saying? None of the other shows got as much time as my main man. And that's why his fighting, those hallway scenes, those stairwell scenes, oh my god, that's
Dude.
like cum in my mouth.
Extra.
Extra hard. So, go ahead, man.
When I first started getting into Daredevil, dude, that hallway scene, I think that was really, really dope, dude. And it wasn't like, you could tell they put a lot of actual thought into that because
Yes.
I mean, most like superhero shows, like movies, they're just like effortlessly going through, just like
yeah.
kicking everybody's ass, and there's like not even breaking a sweat. They actually showed him getting fatigued
They
and like
showed-
tired,
yes.
bro. Like
It's like
he
a
was like
dance,
exactly.
dude.
He was like beat down, dude. Like he could barely even keep going
It's
after
so
that. You know what I mean?
beautiful.
Like they actually
Oh.
they made it real for me,
Stop. I'm getting hard.
bro.
right now.
It was awesome. Like, it was amazing.
It's so goddamn visually beautiful.
Exactly.
It's fucking superhero porn,
Exactly.
motherfucker.
No, like really. That's
Really?
what I think of when I think of superhero porn.
It was. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I was talking to Kirk, man, and I told him that the Netflix Marvel shows are my favorite form of entertainment as far as outside of comic books, media.
yeah.
By far better than the movies to me. I love the Marvel shows. What are your views on that, Kirk?
Marvel shows? I think they're all amazing. Or just on your opinion of them being...
On my opinion.
On your opinion?
Tell me I'm wrong. Slap me.
I mean,
Call me a dirty one.
I can't judge you because they're really, really,
They are just
really
so
good. So, like,
good.
I really do enjoy them just as much as I do the movies. So, like, I can't knock you for that at all.
Punisher is on the way.
Punisher? When are they... they need to...
Google when it's coming out.
The
What are you
Punisher?
saying?
They need to actually
can
give
do
us
it
like a set date of when that's going to come out because I've been seeing a lot
I
of
think
like
they have.
they've been hinting about it a lot, but I haven't seen them actually give us like a time period. They haven't said like January 2019.
I know
or-
it's coming out in 2018. March 18th, 2017.
No way.
Yes, sir. We will be seeing The Punisher.
What?
So, it's coming soon, man. I'm very fucking excited. John Berthal was a wonderful fucking choice to me.
Yeah, dude, amazing. We've actually talked about that quite a bit
Yes,
too. That's perfect casting right there. No
Yes.
no issues with that at all, dude.
A lot of the things we're talking about tonight, guys, me and fucking Kurt came over last night too, and we fucking talked about this same exact shit through most of the night because this is what the fuck we talk about.
Thug Life.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about Thug Life, but
Not really. That's just it's one of those things that you just say.
you just fucking
gotta say it,
dude.
Thug Life, bro.
You just
Like,
fucking do it. Thug Life.
I feel like 75% of people that scream out Thug Life like don't necessarily live a thug life.
Of course, man.
Yeah.
You know? But what I do feel is that John Berthal is Punisher.
Oh yeah.
And fuck Thomas Jane.
Like yeah, definitely fuck Thomas Jane, but like you said, dude, I
you
really
backed
don't
me
think
up on
his character really changed that much between Walking Dead and Punisher.
Oh, not at
Like,
all,
it's like
man.
the same person. Pretty
Punisher
much.
was or Shane was Punisher, man.
Yeah.
John Berthal was Punisher all through Walking Dead. You know? I loved Rick Grimes in Walking Dead.
Speaking of Rick,
He's my
that
favorite.
actor, what hero would you cast him
That's
as?
what I was just about to go to actually. Man, I don't know. Do you have one in mind?
I feel like he could play a Mr. Fantastic, bro, if he got like...
He could so be Reed
I could
Richards.
see that, dude. Like,
He could pull it.
he
But
really
see,
could.
to me, he's really gritty though, man.
He pulled
At
the
least
Cable.
nah, not a Cable for me, man. Ron Perlman would be a good Cable.
What? No way.
Ron Perlman's dude that did Hellboy.
I'm thinking of a completely different person.
Were you
Sorry.
thinking Ron Jeremy?
No. Isn't that the porn star?
Oh,
Shit. I mean, he'd probably be a good Punisher.
Ron Perlman?
Ron Jeremy.
Oh no, let's fucking. We're gonna get back to your question. Let's talk Ron Perlman, old Punisher.
Old Punisher?
Like, let's do some fucking in the future Punisher where he's
Like
old as shit.
Warzone, pretty much.
That'd be fucking dope.
Even like old as shit. He's older though. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would
I can
love
see him
to
doing
see
that.
Ron Perlman kill that shit. But back to your question, who would I cast? Andrew Lincoln is the dude's
is that his name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who would I cast him as?
You're looking around.
I'm
the wall
looking around so I
to
can get
find out.
inspiration. I don't know. I don't know, but I would cast him. Would you cast him DC or Marvel?
That's another good question. I feel like I cast him DC because Marvel.
too.
Marvel's got quite a bit
Unless-
going for them, like as far as television goes.
I mean, that's what I was gonna say. Unless I'm casting him in the television, I wouldn't put him in the MCU as far as the big movies.
No, it'd probably be a television show.
Yeah, he'd have to be, playing a smaller role, a street guy.
A street guy, like Moon Knight or some shit.
Well, I'd love to see some Moon Knight.
I
What do
mean,
you know about Moon Knight? Because I don't know shit.
don't know shit about Moon Knight, bro.
I need to
I'm
do some
not even
research.
gonna lie. Like me too. Also, I don't know his ethnicity. I don't know any of that. I've never seen him outside of that mask.
I haven't either. The suit's dope.
Yeah.
I've heard him compared to the Marvel version of Batman.
I've heard that exact same thing too, but I've also heard that he was psychotic
Yeah.
and like crazy and like.
Do you
killed
not
people.
feel Batman psychotic?
I feel like Batman's fucking insane.
I feel like he's fucking.
Like, I'm sorry to
He is
have
sick of
that
that.
much money, dude, and to want to spend your time going out, like, getting beat up and, like, putting your life on the line every night for no reason at all. You're not gaining anything from it. You're barely doing anything. I mean, it's Gotham City. You take one criminal off the streets and, like, 3 more take his place. So it's like, I feel like you have to be somewhat insane to do that.
Definitely.
Because if I'm a billionaire, dude, I'm not doing anything.
I
Ever.
feel Batman is just, and I've talked about this on the cast before, I feel Batman is as gone in the head as the Joker. And I feel like that's another thing that makes them so good together. Batman just doesn't want to admit it. Joker's at one with himself. Batman, he's not.
Okay, bro, check this out. I've heard this several times. I've heard that the Joker actually isn't crazy.
I've heard that
He
too.
just suffers from, like, a sense of heightened sanity.
Yes.
Now, what if it's, like, the reverse for Batman? What if he's, like, so fucking crazy that he's, like, abnormally sane? Like, I don't know, like, what if that's...
That'd be dope.
what if
I
it's
mean,
something
I could
like
see
that?
it,
Like,
though.
I don't know, it's just weird, like...
That's how I feel. I feel Batman is absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
Mentally. He is gone. And he's gone to the point he's not, like I was just saying, let's get real with it. He's not one with who he is.
He's two different people.
Completely.
Actually.
He's completely fucked. Joker, he knows who the fuck he is in and out. He's complete as a human.
Exactly.
He is complete. He with his soul, spiritually, if he's spiritual,
Seriously.
like he's good.
He definitely is. Actually, you've seen Batman Beyond, right? The animated
I have
series?
seen some of it.
Okay. Well, there's a scene that is just to show you how broken Bruce really is in like the head. There's a scene where I think it was Amanda Waller. She had Bruce under some kind of influence. Tried to trick him into thinking that
Amanda Waller, man.
I know I can't fucking stand her dusty ass, but I do know. I have like
fucking Oprah.
I fucking hate her, dude. You say Oprah?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's perfect casting.
That's what she looks like, dude.
Amanda Waller, bro. Oprah for Amanda Waller, 2019.
Yeah. But also,
That's out
not
of
to
line,
cut
dude.
you off, but the chick that played what's the chick?
Viola Davis.
The chick that played
Amanda Waller?
no, man, the fucking mayor chick in Luke Cage.
Oh.
Damn. Starts with an M.
I know
On
the
the show.
character's name, Mariah.
Mariah. The
No.
chick that played Mariah
I shouldn't think for
could be
actual
Amanda
name.
Waller.
No.
Yeah.
No.
What were you
I don't
saying?
think she could do it. I don't think she can do it.
What were
I
you
don't,
saying?
I don't even know what I was saying anymore. You just,
I'm sorry.
I just lost it.
Nonsensical ramblings.
Yeah. Hey, but it's cool though, because I'll remember it at some point.
I mean, it's good to have nonsensical ramblings.
Yeah, definitely.
You see what I'm doing there, right? It's really cool to have nonsensical ramblings. Plug
plug
on the
it in.
low. Plug on the low.
Right.
That's how we operate, man.
That's awesome.
So
That's awesome.
I don't fucking know, man. What? It's 2:41 in the morning.
Is it really?
It is.
That's wild.
I don't care.
I
Long
don't-
hair. That's so gay. I'm so
It's
fucking
kinda
lame.
fruity. It's
I
kinda
don't
fruity.
care, dude.
It's cool. I'm
Did
not-
I just say that?
I'm
I
not
don't
judging.
care.
It's cool.
I don't care.
Don't make that face.
Martha! Anyway, what was I talking about? Everybody's laughing
I
at
don't
me.
even know.
That's what happens when he starts getting weird. Or
Yeah.
when he starts getting tired, he starts getting weird.
Some weird. Yeah, I know.
What was I talking about, though? Nonsensical ramblings.
I don't know, bro. You just like screamed in my
You
face.
guys, I'm getting tired of all these nonsensical ramblings going on.
That didn't even make sense.
Be sure to check out Nonsensical Ramblings. That's actually what I'm doing here, guys. I'm plugging a website. It's at nonsensicalramblings.com. A link will be posted to our Facebook page actually later on tonight. I don't know if I want to post the cast tonight necessarily.
This one?
Yeah.
Wait till like tomorrow.
Or maybe post it tonight but share it
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah.
because like motherfuckers sleeping and shit.
Exactly.
This is our first late night podcast.
For real, I'm glad to be here.
For real.
I'm glad to be here for it.
The fuck was I talking about, man?
Bro, I'm trying to remember. What was I talking about?
You don't like Mariah because she's black.
What?
For those of you
black.
don't, yeah, for those of you that don't know, Hercules is a black man.
Yeah.
Talking about casting her for Amanda Waller. I don't remember what you were talking about
We
before
were talking
that.
Amanda Waller. Okay, that was the subject that we
You
were
called
on.
her an ashy.
Dusty motherfucker. I didn't say all of that. Come on now.
Go ahead, man. Amanda Waller had Batman under a fucking.
Bro, yeah, we were talking
Yes,
about
dude,
Batman
yes.
being
High
really,
five.
really fucked up in the head.
Yes.
Okay. I don't remember
just
exactly
got,
the
like,
setting. I know.
hype.
We really did. I don't remember the exact setting, but they were trying to play mind games with Batman pretty much.
Can I say something real
And-
quick? Hold
There
that.
you go. Okay.
Hashtag my wife for Wonder Woman. Good. Hashtag well Wonder Woman's filled. My wife for Elektra. Alright, we're good. Hashtag Rosario Dawson for Catwoman. Go ahead.
You sure that's it? I remember.
No,
I
you
remember.
can talk.
I
You
remember.
can talk.
All right,
I'm
bet.
sorry.
All right, no, you're good. All right. They were pretty
Hashtag
much trying to. Oh
my
my
wife.
gosh.
My wife for the bed. Good. Good, I'm sorry. Come on, we gotta be professional.
Okay. All right. They were pretty much trying to mindfuck Batman, dude, and they fucked up because they were calling him Bruce. They were trying to pretend to be his subconscious to get him to spill some shit,
Yes.
but they fucked up when they called him Bruce because in his head he doesn't call himself Bruce. He calls himself Batman.
See?
And that's how he knew that they were playing mind games on him. That's how he got out of it, you know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't know, I just feel like that's a pretty good example to show you how, like...
He's nuts.
Exactly, dude's crazy.
He is absolutely gone in the head. I love it.
Yeah, I mean,
Thank
without
you.
it, we wouldn't have Batman, you know what I mean? Like,
The greatest.
you know how emotionally scarring that is, bro? Like, watching your parents get gunned down in
It's
the alley at that young age.
Probably
Like,
terrible. I cannot relate,
exactly.
but it's probably terrible. You know, another several characters, actually, I know can relate, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Daredevil,
Flash.
Spidey. The
Flash.
way we were listing them off, I thought we were going to have like 10 more. I thought we were about to
Right.
just Daredevil, Flash, Spidey.
I mean, bro, Superman's whole planet got blown up. I mean,
Punisher
that's the
lost his
thing.
family. A whole fucking planet. Like, everybody you know. Like, shut up, Batman. Like, bitch, all of my people are dead. You know what I'm saying? Batman needs to suck it up, dude. Superman, because Superman deals with it, like, well. He carries that shit well.
He's a baby, though. You didn't remember them.
No.
No, that's not fair. That's not fair at all. That's
Spidey,
terrible.
though, he carries it really well. He stays happy
Yeah, he
sometimes.
carries it really well. Oh, no, he took that shit pretty hard.
He
actually.
did, but he's handled it as a man.
Yeah.
Batman
Definitely.
went dark.
He really did.
He
really
is
did. He took
emo.
a dark route.
He went very emotional.
I really can't think of anybody else who just like lost their parents in some like tragic backstory, and I know there's so many more.
I can list one right now that we were discussing yesterday. I cried at this movie scene. She killed my mom, dude.
Oh yeah,
Tony,
yeah, that's
due
true.
to the Winter Soldier.
That's true. But those events didn't lead up to him being a superhero. I mean, necessarily.
No,
But
not
then
at
again,
all.
a lot of the people we just listed off didn't necessarily become superheroes because of those events either. You know?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know.
You think Daredevil became Daredevil because he's seen his dad get
I
killed?
feel it
Or
has
do you think
part.
would have happened anyway?
I feel it has to do with part of it. Then a big part of it is his senses, him meeting Stick leading him in the direction of the devil.
Do you think that he would have hung out with Stick as much if his dad was around, though?
No, I don't feel a lot. I feel he would still be, because when he was a kid, his dad made him read, made him do good in school. I feel that's what he would, which he still ended up doing. He's a
Yeah.
fucking lawyer. But,
Yeah.
like, I feel he'd be a lawyer.
Okay.
100%.
So no Daredevil then at that point.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Do you?
No. I don't think so either.
While we're on the subject of Daredevil, I really like how who they casted as Stick. I think he's the same dude from Kill Bill. But,
He's not.
he's not?
No.
Well, either way, I
he
love the
died,
dude.
like a couple years ago, actually.
In the Defenders trailer where he's talking about, you, devil of Hell's Kitchen. I can't do his accent. Never mind. But it was just oh, your voice, Stick. You're so cool.
Yeah, dude.
He's
He
badass.
Stick is a badass, dude. Like, if I was ever gonna be an old blind man,
I'd want to be Stick.
Yeah.
You saw that
Yeah,
scene where
dude.
spoiler alert, you saw that scene where he's fucking caught by Sigourney Weaver
Yeah.
and Elektra,
Yeah.
and he's like, y'all ain't getting me. Fucking cuts off his hand.
Bro, oh
Bye.
my god, that was so savage.
I was like, yo, that's so fucking
It
crazy.
was
Me
wild,
and my
dude.
wife high five.
I was not expecting that at all, dude.
Yeah, it was mind-boggling. I loved it. Yeah, I'm very excited for Defenders. I know we're kind of all over the place tonight, guys. It's because we're not, following a set list or anything like that. We're just kind of...
Nonsensical rambling.
Yes! Yes. High five. Plugged it. Plugged it!
I mean, shit, that's what it is right now.
That's all it's about,
I
dude.
mean, yeah, dude.
It's all about nonsensical rambling.
Having fun while you do so.
Yes.
I mean, like, exactly. Sorry.
Go ahead.
All right.
I was just going to plug it
I
again
feel
because
like
it's fun.
another thing that contributes to Batman's like insanity is the fact that Homeboy only gets like 3 hours of sleep each night.
When you do not sleep, it's not good for your mind.
It's really not, dude. So it's like
I tried to sound all scientific and shit, but I was
Yeah,
just like,
you was just
I'm
like-
tired. When you do not sleep, it's just not good for your mind. Like, that's how it came out. So simple. I'm a simple man. I'm just nonsensical.
rambling
right now.
right. Oh
So.
my god. Yeah, dude.
I feel this is the equivalent as if, I say we, if I had smoked some weed before recording.
Right?
Definitely. So, like, I'm basically high without
When you're
being
just, like,
high.
when you get to that stage to where like you're super tired, bro, and you just like
It's just
I don't
good.
know, you just. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say good because I mean, being tired. I wouldn't think being tired is good.
No, not at
But I
all.
mean-
You need to fucking lay down.
You just feel ditzy as shit, like
Yes.
hella ditzy.
Ditzy.
That's the word I use. It's just kind of. I don't know if most people know what that word means, but
I know what it means.
Okay,
I know what it means.
I'm just saying.
Who do you feel, or here's one. Speaking of ditzy. I feel, and there's a reasoning why she acted this way, but I feel Wonder Woman was ditzy within the movie.
Yeah, she
It's
was.
because she was stepping into a whole new world. now.
Exactly.
But she was ditzy as fuck.
Yeah, she really was.
Like, she was dumb.
She didn't know shit.
She did. Like, she needed to stop. Like, don't fucking do my... I love the movie, but don't do Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
like,
right. Like shit, she's smarter than that. Come
it's
on.
supposed to be all powerful. and just
Exactly,
like,
bro.
I
She
am
don't know
woman.
nothing, bro. Like she,
She was
freaked
very
the fuck
ditzy.
out when she seen ice cream for the first time, which I thought that was cool. Like I thought that shit was funny as shit,
It is. Like,
Like-
her ditziness made it very... You're a man.
right?
Yeah. And, I cried when old dude died, man. What's his
Steve?
name? Steve. Yeah, Steve Trevor. You didn't cry? That was
no.
a hero's death. I was
It wa-
like...
See all the things?
What things? I have not. Not yet, honey.
Who liked it?
I'm uncertain.
You know what did you know?
On what?
On the page?
Just now?
And liked a post?
I have not. I've been recording.
Maybe I
But,
put
what?
some funny shit on there.
What's
I
it
didn't cry because I'm that guy that just wants Batman to be hitting that already. So. I'm sorry.
know.
I know that's really messed up to say, dude.
I
But
fucking-
the whole time I was just like, dude, we need him to be gone already because I know that's Bruce's already. I don't want to hear it.
That's
I don't care.
Superman's, man. If you follow
Bro,
the Dark
no.
Knight storyline, they got a baby.
Yeah, but
Laura.
this ain't that though. Lois is there, bro. I
But
mean,
that's
if
the
Lois
Batman
wasn't
storyline
around,
I follow because that's the best.
I
So,
guess. But the fact that Lois
Thank
is
you,
around, it's
Frank
not
Miller.
happening. It's not happening.
Fuck Lois.
Yeah, fuck
You
Lois.
need to get with Wonder Woman.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he
Super-
does.
Bro, Superman ain't
A
working.
Batman's my guy, but he needs to stay with Selena and be with that.
I don't think so.
Yeah?
Nah, bro.
Whatever.
Selena's the type of chick, bro. You wake up inside of a bathtub and your kidney be gone the next morning. Like
Wonder
that's
Woman's the type of chick to fucking beat your ass
okay.
on a day-to-day basis if you fuck up. Like, no.
Death by snooze.
No, but Wonder Woman
bro.
is pinnacle of woman. I
She really
fully
is.
respect her.
and she's probably like 6'3" or something like
Like,
that.
in real life,
I
she'd
could dig.
be...
I could dig that.
But in
Like,
real life, she would be big.
that's my thing.
She'd be a
Yeah,
big
like,
woman.
she wouldn't be a big woman. She'd
Not
be
in
a
the
tall
sense
ass
it's like-
woman.
She would be buff.
Buff? Yeah, she'd be buff. But I mean, shit, it's Wonder Woman. I'm cool with that,
Fuck it.
bro. She can break me.
She
off
could
something.
Amazon you.
Yeah, death by snooze.
There's a
like I
sex
said,
position
bro.
called Amazon.
Is that really?
It's where the dude puts his legs up in missionary style, and what she does is she puts her. Me and my wife tried this. Dude puts his legs up like that, in missionary, and chick puts his dick in her and fucking humps it. It works. It's okay, Not the
Bro, okay.
mind
What?
blown.
Oh my god, bro, that just like destroyed me. Like, it's like 3:00 in the morning. Why would you even tell? Oh my god.
This is what we do here.
No, why would you tell me that? Like that
This
just like
is what we
destroyed me.
do.
Like you see me over here right now, dude. Like I'm trying so hard to just like hang on, and you just like destroy my fragile little mind. Like
That movie destroyed my fragile little mind.
what movie was that? Was Zac
South
Efron?
Park?
No,
man,
not that.
South
Not
Park,
that.
bigger, longer, and uncut.
Where,
That's what I referenced.
What was that movie? Wedding Date or something? Was Zac
Oh,
Efron and
no.
that guy from Workaholics? Adam Levine or
I have
I
no
fucking
idea.
love Workaholics.
okay, Adam Levine and Zac Efron. They were in this movie, and the thing was they had to get dates to their sister's wedding, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. But at the end of the movie, the chick was doing that to him, Adam Levine or whatever the hell his name is.
What, Amazon fucking?
Yes. That's where that just like popped
I don't
up at. So I
remember
was
that.
like, oh no, shit was wild though.
I
That's
don't know.
What's that?
see, she doesn't know. You're just lying. You just
What? I'm talking about the Amazon position.
What's that?
It's where I put my legs up and you put my penis in you, and like, you remember? You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? All right.
bro, she knew.
She did.
That's wild.
See, I say a lot of things that sound like a joke, but 9 times out of 10, just so you fans know, I'm not lying.
This is real life for him.
I do things, man. I'm serious, bitch. It's all about life.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, dude. That's different. That's different. I mean,
you're weird, Sean.
I ain't even saying all that. I mean, do you? I mean,
We do a lot of weird things.
that's cool. That's good. Good.
It's life, man. You
Yeah,
got to
I
be
mean-
one with your inner self.
Yeah. That you do. That you do.
That sure do.
I don't know about trying all that. Like, if I gotta be one with myself, that
don't
just seems
wanna be-
extra. Just like I'm not doing all that.
We do extra, man. Me and my wife have a. Not that this is a topic, but you know, which you guys have heard me talk about this before, though. An extraordinary sex life. It's what we do. I'm eating a Funyun. You know,
Warning, heads up.
as I'm talking about getting that Funyun. Look, my sound nasty.
What the
I'm tired.
What is going on?
I'm fucking all up right now.
Being weird over here, smashing out some Funyuns.
What I do, man? What I do?
That's what you do.
Tonight was really fucking fun.
Yeah, dude, it definitely was. Oh, like you said, we were kind of all over the place because we didn't really have like a set.
But next week we'll definitely be covering the Defenders. That review will be coming from me and Hercules right here. Not sure what else we're gonna talk about, but we will keep you guys updated throughout the week over the page. You know, and we'll be going live next week, same as we did this week. Hopefully, the podcast we can just knock it out easy, and it won't fuck up. But yeah, man, you guys got like 3 hours and some time of content this week.
Yeah.
You guys
We did a
really
lot.
got a lot, man. Which, I mean, ain't shit to me. I fucking love doing
Yeah,
this. So,
definitely.
you guys want 3 hours of content every time. Like, subscribe, and share. I'm not going to give it if you do that, but just comment. Tell us, like, can we get another 3 hour episode? Yeah, why not?
Or
Fuck it.
you're like, can you not do that?
Yeah, and if you don't want us to, we're going to, too. So, because
So there's that.
I like to talk. I like to talk comics. You know, Kirk likes to talk. We all like to talk here. It's what we want to do. We want to talk.
Yeah, exactly.
Conversation is key.
And as long as you'll listen, it's gonna keep happening. Like
Mhm.
shit.
Even if you stop listening, guys,
It'll still keep happening.
we love doing this. So, be sure to tune in next Saturday on SoundCloud, or you can find us on our Facebook, which I'm sure a lot of you guys have already subscribed to now. If you have not, you can find us at Comicaster on Facebook, at Geek World Network on Twitter, at Geek World Network on Instagram. Yeah, definitely, guys. It's been super fun tonight. You know, Kirk, I'm so glad you can come through.
Glad to be
I'm
here,
so glad you could do this with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely.
But this has been Living with My Wife, Batman and Hip Hop, and this is Gwen Stefani, Ain't No Holla Back Girl. I love this fucking song.
Everybody does.
It's fucking amazing.
It's a great song. Still to this day.
I don't
still
care if it's a
rocking this
female
shit.
song, bro. If I was
No such thing.
no.
Music is for the people.
You know what song I love?
What?
Shake It Off
Shake it off.
by T Sweezy.
I fuck with it.
It's great, bro.
Yeah.
Shake it off,
Yeah.
shake it off.
Yeah, you gotta hit the note. You can't just say it with a man voice.
Yes,
you gotta hit the
dude.
high note. Like
Also, Roar by Katy Perry.
I
I
can't.
like You're Gonna Hear Me Roar.
I can't rock with that one.
I feel like as a man,
I
it's
can rock
empowering.
with Katy Perry, but
I don't really feel like it's empowering for a man, but I feel like it's empowering for a woman.
yes,
Like, I see Wonder Woman walking out, Will Smith talking about, "You're gonna hear me."
I can't hear Wonder Woman coming out to any song other than the thing. Yes, dude, that shit.
All right, guys, this has been Living with My Wife, Batman and Hip Hop, episode 18. I am Sean, something to write to Lewis,
And I am Hercules.
and this has been great.
Yeah. Wonderful. Boom, Howard.
This my shit.
This my shit.